Welcome to the Flip Blended Learning Primer for an ESU 7 workshop that we are having here at the unit. We first off need to look at some definitions. Well, what is a flipped classroom? A flipped classroom takes the passive part of the class out of the classroom and moves the active back into the classroom. Passive being the lecture, notes, things like that out of the classroom, and moving the homework or lab that they're going to be doing at home into the classroom. You can also look at it as, where is the teacher most needed in the learning? Is it the lecture or is it the homework? And leaving that part in the classroom and taking out where the teacher might not necessarily be needed and moving that out of the classroom. We now need to look at what blended learning is. Blended learning is a statewide initiative through the ESUs, and we need to look at what is that. It is combining the traditional face-to-face learning with an online delivery and participation component. Students are able to control the time, place, path, and pace of their learning. This helps with learning to make it an anytime, anywhere, 24/7 type of learning environment. You still get those one-to-one connections, but the kids can work on it whenever they want to as well. The benefits of a flipped or blended learning classroom: you're creating independent learners. That's what we're trying to do, is create those independent, lifelong learners. Differentiation. This is probably the biggest benefit of it, because students can be differentiated right there, right in class at that time that they need it. They can pause the videos whenever they need to. They can have online discussion boards where class conversation isn't over at the 50-minute mark when the bell rings. It can continue on into the evening, on through the weekend, through a week, and discussions can go back and forth where that deeper learning takes place. That differentiation can be done on the fly based on their students' level of understanding. There are no gaps. You close those gaps in that student learning. There's no place to hide. Students can't fake their way through the work, sitting back and just do what's necessary. They have to participate, not only in a flipped classroom, but in a blended learning environment as well. They have to participate in those online discussions. Some expectations for our course and workshop. Come prepared to learn. We're going to do a lot of learning that day. We're going to learn about some best practices for creating a flipped and blended learning environment. What works best to flip and what works best to blend. We're going to learn about some video editing software basics. We'll have a 30-day free trial of Camtasia that we can look at for creating videos. Creating spaces for flipped and blended learning. Where do you want to put this material once you've created it? Where can you put it? We have several places that we're going to be able to put that. What do you need to bring? You need to bring your laptop or an iPad. Laptop preferably, because it works a lot better for creation of materials. Have Camtasia or Snagit downloaded. Camtasia is the video editing software we're going to look at. A lesson you want to flip or blend. We will also have possibly available places to show you where to put this, possibly on our Safari Montage server. We'll have your username and login if that's ready by the time we get there, which it should be. A YouTube channel, your desktop, wherever you're wanting, a Google site, wherever you're wanting to do it. We look forward to seeing you at the Flip Blended Workshop coming up here at ESU 7.